Brought to you by River State Government, the treasure base of the nation.
Tourists can look forward to lots of entertainment from Port Harcourt's nightlife. Depending on your interest, there are many night spots to choose from. Edward, a 29-year-old resident, says the Garden City is a place every tourist with the taste for the good things of life should aim to visit and spend that extraordinary vacation. However, before the present administration came on board, nightlife was almost impossible because of the then militancy activities. Many of the city's party lovers had no choice but to remain indoors after a hard day at work. Port Harcourt was very deserted years ago. In 2008, the streets of the Garden City were unsafe during day and at night. Investors and business people fled, leaving behind many uncompleted buildings, vacant shops and residential spaces. International airlines suspended flights into and out of Port Harcourt. Today, the picture is different. Nightlife is back, and many believe the pragmatic, visionary leadership of the present administration will continue to work towards the transformation of Port Harcourt. The joy of the nightlife in Nigeria's Garden City knows no bound. The current administration has made nightlife possible again. Many say today the nightlife in Port Harcourt is even more colorful these days.
It's really great out here. It's wonderful. It's like being out in Times Square in New York. You know, the city never sleeps, you know. It's great, especially tonight, Thursday night. It's marvelous out here. Before coming over here, I watch on the TV and all that, local, international media, say negative things about the city. Oh no, but here, coming out here, I found the contrary, you know. It's peaceful. I work, I go out anytime I like, come back whenever I like. I'm a night crawler, so I love it.
The improved security has accelerated the business fortunes of operators of popular fun spots. Hotel businesses have also improved significantly because the hotel business is regarded as an essential arm of the tourism industry. A lot of effort is being channeled to upgrade the standards and satisfy the needs of customers. Many business operators have chosen to work at night and rest during the day.
Port Harcourt presently is a very, very peaceful environment, unlike what we have there then. But presently, I tell you, it's a wonderful experience. People coming out, by this time, you can even stay out all through the night till the morning. It's just like the New York in Nigeria, I'll tell you the truth. When you come out of this place at night like this, you can see the cars moving around, people hanging out, different bars, different joints, the clubs. I tell you, business has been thriving.
The citizens of Port Harcourt say gone are the days of fear in the Garden City. Today, with increased patrol, nightlife has resumed with much fun.
The pubs, we've got a lot of pubs out here, a lot of clubs out here, we meet a lot of international people out here. So it's all right, it's magnifique, you know, like the French will say, c'est magnifique, you know, so yeah, I'm loving it.
The awareness of the security has been there and people have been coming out. The money has been coming in too because it has been a blessing to my business, you understand me? So like what we used to have on these days, and I believe you me, it's wonderful. And also, when business thrive like this, it can become a tourist center for people out in and outside the country to come in and enjoy themselves.
The belief in Port Harcourt is that the strong leadership will continue to work towards the transformation of Port Harcourt. The federal government of Nigeria in 1991 developed a policy that would develop and promote tourism into an economically viable industry. The main thrust of the policy is to make the country a prominent tourism destination in Africa, encourage development, promote tourism enterprises, generate employment and accelerate cultural-urban integration and socio-cultural unity among the various regions of the country. The River State government is willing to strengthen this tourism policy.
Carnival today has become a brand, a Port Harcourt brand, and through Port Harcourt, the state. Carnival this day attracts visitors, not just from within the state, but from outside of the state. And as I speak, we have quite a couple of respectable dignitaries of global reputation who came in for either one program or another of Carnival. We are far gone on evolving and developing, for us as a state, strategic and sustainable tourism policy. We're looking at 50 years and beyond. We want to be able to have a template that is futuristic.
By the figures getting to us from the data services capture, on the opening night we had 26,000 people at the Carnival Village. That is amazing. There was a time when people wouldn't come out in that number at that time of the night, and we were there till about 4 a.m. See, so I think there's peace. We want people to come here, work here, live here, play here. The people are friendly.
Tourism as a concept of traveling from one destination to another for the purpose of leisure, social interactions and trade is not alien to Nigerians, especially the River State people. However, today the government of River State wants to have more people from both within and outside the country to make Port Harcourt their #1 tourism destination.
The essence is to drive both the micro and macro economy of the state and encourage entertainment. So much things to do between January and December, and it gets to December you want to rest and unwind, and this affords you that opportunity. I was surprised to hear from friends of mine who came here that all the hotels were fully booked as far back as last week, so there are no hotel spaces. I had to accommodate some of them in government house. So that wasn't there in the past. In the past, the hotels were open and free, no occupants. If anybody came into Port Harcourt, they left. So this signifies huge improvements in security and in investors' confidence.
The government is also working on creating a favorable investment climate for both foreign and indigenous investors in tourism industries in the state, as well as encourage economic development generally across the state. The administration has identified challenges within the sector and it is ready to fight it to optimize revenue returns on recreational investment and generally encourage state, national and international tourism.
We started with a tourism summit, which we did about mid-year this year. We have followed that up with a review and appraisal of sites, and not just sites, but getting to recognize the values that are innate in us, both human and inanimate values, considering sights, sounds, and what have you, that is in us, unique and peculiar to us, that can be polished and made available on a spotlight that would attract interest in tourism.
The government also intends to build on the state's ancient historical sites, game reserve, festival and carnivals, as well as the establishment of holiday resorts with natural sceneries, with modern parks and recreation centers alike. The River State government has identified tourism as a tool for economic and political cooperation between its people. The people of Rivers have said tourists from all walks of life should make Nigeria's River State their preferred gateway because it provides an opportunity to appreciate the diversity in the culture and traditions that exist in the states.